It looks disgusting. It felt disgusting. I've had permanent bad breath ever since then. $96,316. In Australian dollars, that's $128,421. That's 12,842 KFC chicken nuggets. That amount would buy me 3,674 21 pieces of original recipe buckets of chicken. I could buy 140,096 rolls of toilet paper, not that local no frill stuff. I'm talking about branded toilet paper. I'm talking about that premium hypoallergenic rolls where they have the little ducklings on the packaging. That premium solid toilet paper. That amount of toilet paper would last me long enough for a trip to Mars, and I'd still have enough fried chicken to eat on the SpaceX ship on the way there. Oh man. All right. In all seriousness, I'm not fudding Axie Infinity. This is all driving to a face-punching truth and lesson that I want to drill into your mind so you can learn from my mistake, and that is crypto is volatile, right? Let's rewind to how this all started. I was working unhappily up until February 2021. So this was only last year, earning about just under 200,000 every year in traditional finance. I mean, that's okay, but I was really sick of people telling me what to do, breathing down my neck. And then, you know how you look down a path and you just can't see yourself down there. That was me. And I couldn't deal with it. I quit. So I ventured off on my own. Little did I know around the corner would be this new creature called crypto, just sitting there like a blob. And I ran into it, and I strangely was attracted to it. There was another friend told me about it back in 2017 or just before that, the big crash, and before the run up actually. Maybe could have made some profits, but I ignored it. When you're so set in your own ways, as with everything, it's really hard to change your mind, right? It takes time to change, and I wasn't ready for it back then. So didn't, and I discovered in April, and I dived in April. New me, new venture, new life, try things out. Right? So I did. I dived hard. Okay, I was in it. I mean, not long after, a friend said to me, hey, if you're into crypto, you should check out this game called Axie Infinity. They're like silly Pokemon. You can make a profit. That's my impersonation of you, Derek. That's you. If you ever discovered this, thanks very much. Without you, I wouldn't have discovered such a fast way to lose money. Hey, Derek. But man, I loved gaming growing up as well, so this was naturally a perfect fit. I could make money from games. That's incredible, and decent money, right? Not like $5 to spend an hour to fill out a server kind of money. Serious dough. This is probably why a lot of you got into it. If you can remember, I know it's a distant past, but gaming is part of it, right? Speaking of gaming, if anyone plays Heroes of Might and Magic 3, please hit me up. I'd love to connect about that. Anyway, that aside, my mind was blown by how much I could make for it. I ran the numbers. I mean, I could run a guild, a decent guild, good guild, one of those out there, and I'd still make a solid return. So I went in hard in about July to September, where prices were pretty high for SLP, XS, and ETH, right? The three crypto ingredients that kind of go into it. Now, I bought SLP for breeding. That's how nuts I was. I couldn't wait for the scholarships to bring it in. I bought on market to breed, right? But now I was deep in the rabbit hole. 10 to 12% returns every year. In crypto it's a nothing burger. In equity, traditional equity, that's solid. That means you're doing your job right. You basically hold for years, generate that return, and you're a pretty good manager. Whereas crypto, that's an intraday movement, and that mindset quickly changed me, particularly during a bull run. Bitcoin became a grandfather coin of crypto, and you have just moved on. I mean, I moved on. So it's been less than a year. I've moved on so fast. It was like accelerating from weed straight into fentanyl before you could say MDMA. That's like, whoa. Then it got to this point, right? this our lovely friend here. So I got into April, and not long after, I tell you what, that month felt like a long time as well as a short time, but we had this 60% crash down here, and things took a turn. SLP and the price of Axies took a turn. I think if you were here, you probably felt it. It looks like that. It looks disgusting. It felt disgusting. I've had permanent bad breath ever since then. And then it went down, and then it kept going down and down and down. And then it kept going down. And now we are here. Okay. See you guys. Imagine if I ended the video there. No, it was worse actually. I think from memory, NFTs as well as other coins took a hit too, right? With the Bitcoin, most things follow Bitcoin. So NFTs are down, getting rugged left, right, and center on NFTs. I'm losing it. Chainlink is not recovering. I'm feeling the pain. All right, my problems, my choices, my responsibilities. I got to deal with it. Lessons. What are the lessons from all of this? Don't lose money. You thought I was going to say something foo-foo rara, wishy-washy for you. Like, I really grew as a person and you guys really need to No, don't lose money. Lesson number 1, try your best not to lose money. Okay. Lesson number 2 is going to the point of this video. Crypto is volatile, right? You can't have all this sudden jump. I'm going to go to the 1 week because that is a better portrayal of what's going on. You can't have this huge jump here and this here, and this doesn't even go to further older data, but from a low point where you go 20-30x without the potential risk of going down as well, right? You guys got to keep that in mind. This sounds all really negative. Volatile, it's not meant to be. It's supposed to be a neutral point of view, and I'm going to give you the other side of it, right? Maybe a little bit of hopium for you, and probably more for myself at this stage. The crypto devs are still here. They haven't rugged like a lot of the other projects. They're building land, they're building origin, they're working on it, right? They're expanding the team. For now, we obviously be neutral as possible. We just work on the data and the facts, but for now, that is what's happening. And so the flip side of the coin is you can't be in it for the larger gains if you're not in it, if you just cashed out too. So you can't have the highs without being in at the low. Volatility swings both ways. That's just how it is. So a lot of people that you see, that you look up to, like Bryson, Davis, Axie, Elijah, they got in early, and they took the risk when they on the game when it's early. Derek as well. Derek got in earlier than me, and he got on the upside too. I don't know if he's cashed out. I got to talk to him, but you've got to be in it. If there's going to be a next run up, if you're not in it, you can't really be in it, right? And maybe I'm talking to myself right now. So who knows about that? It's a little bit of hopium, but key lesson, there's going to be volatility. If you can't stomach it, maybe it's not for you. If you can, well, then you got to live with both sides, right? The good and the bad. And the key word is may. Right, it might not even go up. There's no guarantee, and this is not financial advice. Okay, that's it for tonight's bedtime story, kids. If you can resonate, I'd appreciate if you drop me a like, drop a comment. I'd love to hear what your story is about. Thanks, guys. Talk later.